gentlemen, now for your official introduction, the fighter fighting out the red corner, weighed in at 56.9. He's 22, stands 5'6". He fights out of Oni Judo and Paradox Gym, and here's from Llandudno, Ethan Ridler. And his opponent fighting out the blue corner, weighed in at 56.8. He's 19, stands 5'7". He fights out of Aspire, and here's from Liverpool, Dan Farrell. Your referee, Mr. Simon Stadnitsky.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, cage door set to close here at the second of our 23 fights here at Almighty Fighting Championships 19. Fighting out of the red corner, representing Paradox Gym in the black techie trunks, trimmed with flame, is Ethan Ridler as he takes on Aspire Combat Academy's Dan Farrell in the black pitbull shorts. They touch gloves. And Dean, you know at least one of these young men very well. What can we expect from this fight?
This is going to be a tough fight for Dan, I think. Ethan Ridler's got the look of Clay Guida, and he's got the heart of him as well.
Certainly thought that as he bounced his way into the cage.
If we look at Ethan's record as well, mate, he's had 3 fights, 3 decisions, so we know he's got half an hour cage time pretty much, which is a lot of cage time.
Nice knee up the body now as Farrell works his man off, works himself off the cage, but Ridler reverses the position straight away. And Farrell remaining calm here, doing the right things.
Yeah, Dan's a young lad who's been involved in the sport for a few years now. He's had 1 win, 1 loss, and you know, I think both guys want this fight on the ground, to be honest.
Well, now engaging in just about the toughest part of MMA, that fight for position against the cage. Both young fighters working very hard.
Yeah, Ethan's doing everything right, mate. He's got good head position. He's got good control on the cage there. Dan's trying to bring him up so that underhook has some use now. He's trying to obviously use his legs now to turn Ethan off the cage.
And again, excellent explosive movement as they grapple around. It's 50-50 for a moment. And again, properly embracing the grind in this first round is Ethan Ridler.
Not much to separate them just yet.
As soon as Ridler managed to close any distance at all, he stayed sticky. Yeah, good head positioning, chest to chest, but
Dan trying to win double underhooks now so he can improve his position. He doesn't want to spend too long with his back pinned up against the cage.
And as a young fighter, you know, how hard is it to keep that composure? Again, you know you don't want to be there, but you can't rush, you can't. How tough is it to keep the composure?
It's very tough. It's very tough, Steve. Obviously, some guys start making silly mistakes by rushing things and the decision making, and that only gets better with time. So, you know, when Ethan's got that on his side, and in this bout he's got more cage time, but hopefully we can see Dan now come with a little bit of control.
Yeah, again, great work and effort to get back off the cage, reverse the position, and I get the sense we're going to have a really tight contest here.
Yeah, this round's still up for grabs if someone can finish with something impactful towards the end now, maybe a takedown, maybe a flurry of effective punches.
Absolutely.
I think they'd have a good stake for the round.
Again, trying nice knee up the middle from Dan Farrell there, but Ethan Ridler decided to attach himself early in the round to Dan Farrell and then decided never to let go.
Yeah, close round. Ethan did have a lot more control time up against the cage.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's a 10-9 round, but it was as tight as a sheet of tissue paper. All it was control. There was no damage. It was just how much time did you have your opponent against the cage? Both had their successes, but I think Ridler may just have snuck it there. Everything to play for, and now we know what he's going to do. What are they going to ask young Dan Farrell to do anything different this round?
I think Dan's got to use his. He's got real good timing for an amateur. I'm hoping now he can time the takedown, get on the legs. I think leg attacks are what's going to suit him well, whereas Ethan seems to be that little bit stronger maybe in the upper body, and he seems to be dictating the stuff from the Greco clinch. So
one of the things I noted when Dan went back to his corner, though, he doesn't seem put out by he doesn't seem overly concerned about the strength. He didn't look panicked or worried like I don't know what to do with this guy. So everything to play for here.
No, Dan knows what he needs to do. He'll be looking to win the next 2 rounds now, I hope.
Again, starts out in the open. Dan Farrell throwing the left jab and tried to follow the right net, landed.
Has he got the body lock now? Has he connected his hands?
Thought he was trying to step behind there. But
nice head position now.
And it's the first round in reverse.
Yeah, Dan Farrell certainly starting like a guy with a bit of what's the word?
Urgency.
Urgency. That was the word, Steve.
He started a little more urgency. As soon as the quarters came close, he was looking to try and disengage, but Ethan Ridler again is happy when he's in close, happy when he's working in tight.
Yeah. He's happy to keep Dan's back on the cage. He is trying to force the takedown now. He's looking for the ankle pick. Dan brings him up. He's trying to connect under Dan's bum now, looking for that double leg finish.
Dan keeping a really good wide base there, not allowing those hands to connect.
That's it. All about the small battles in this position.
I love the fact that every now and then Ridler goes back to that foot stomp, just to make you, it just makes you uncomfortable. It's makes you going to want to step that foot and move a little, create an inch.
You're letting the judges know you're being aggressive as well, aren't you?
Steps on, been phenomenal takedown defense on display here from the Aspire prospect. Really, really making Ethan Ridler work extremely hard in the grappling.
Bit of a stalemate again, though. We need more.
Looking to try and pick that ankle again and get up nice and high. Posts.
Can Ethan finish? Dan's bum not hit the mat just yet. He seems to have a Kimura grip. He's got a post on the floor. He doesn't want to let his bum hit the mat. He could be looking to sweep from this position now.
Perhaps, absolutely. And
he seems to want to just bring it back. Ethan, relentless though, pursuing this takedown. Great switch from Dan.
Again, phenomenal grappling from these two young men. And again, we had the comparison to Clay Guida.
Yep.
Starting to tie through here as well. Just that consistent. I'm going to keep pushing forward, keep grinding, and you're going to have to stop me from doing it, which is exactly what Dan Farrell is attempting to do here.
Yeah, Ethan's bringing a really good pace.
Oh yeah, these guys will both know they put 9 minutes in if it does go the distance. They've worked hard over 4.5 minutes now.
Nice. Like to see Dan keep some range now and look to set up a takedown. Hands together. There we go.
Under the hips. And the first really successful takedown of this whole fight. And now he locks himself into the half guard. Locks down on it. Great way to finish the second round. Great way to finish the second round.
Yep.
Everything to play for in the third.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm hoping that's enough for Dan to steal around there. It's certainly the best moment in the fight so far.
Absolutely, and again, very 50-50 up against the cage. I don't have a stopwatch in front of me. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget Dan rocked Ethan as well early.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, it's close. I'd say both corners should be telling the fighters that they need this round now to have a good chance of winning the fight. But as we said, just like the first fight tonight, Steve, unbelievable matching by Ray. There's going to be a lot of decisions on the card tonight.
Hey, nobody minds a decision when a fight is competitive and exciting. So far, that's what we've had here at the Almighty Fighting Championship. Here we go. The seconds are cleared. Third and final round in this amateur flyweight contest. Ethan Ridler fighting out of the red corner. The black techie trunks trimmed with flame, taking on Aspire Combat Academy's Dan Farrell fighting in the black pitbull shorts. Cage door closes. And we begin our third.
Yeah, Ethan's going to want to assert his dominance on the cage wall again, I think, here.
Yeah, certainly.
That's certainly where he's done his best work, is up against the cage.
But now he's got to be thinking, you know, I've been trying takedown after takedown. I've really had to work. Dan's tried one and succeeded. Good
timing on that one from Ethan, but Dan's done really well there not to succumb to the takedown. It's a great sprawl. He stopped the shot.
Got his hips free, Posted out. Now he's going to step behind and pull his man down.
Lovely reap there to finish the takedown.
Is that? I can't see if he's got a Kimura grip on. No.
I don't think he has anything locked up there, Steve. No, it doesn't look like. Hopefully Dan can settle in now and start to control Ethan on top and actually keep him on the ground.
And this is the first time all contests that one fighter's had some actual time to work on top.
Yep. Dan looking for the Dagestani wrist ride now, trying to tie up Ethan's wrists.
Is that the reach all the way around the body to control the wrist?
Ethan needs to be careful here. He doesn't want Dan to start teeing off on him. I'd like to see Dan sprawl into this position, drive with his head, flatten Ethan out, maybe try and pin Ethan's back to the cage. Seems to be going for it now.
I like that he's chipping away, he's staying busy, he's not giving the referee any real opportunity to change the position. Chipping away, big shots there, couple of them got through. And every time he chips away, he improves his position a little bit more.
Dan now looking to trap the other arm. Ethan doesn't want to spend too long in his back in this fight. I think it's so close, he can't afford to be here right now.
Absolutely. Every second that the fight remains in this position is another second that Dan Farrell is taking the round and maybe the fight.
Like to see Ethan trying to reclaim full guard here. He's holding on to Dan, but actually what he needs is space here, Steve. Either that or he's got to resort to his jiu-jitsu. But
you know, is there any chance that he might think, I'm 2 rounds up, and if I just sort of, it'd be dangerous game.
If I was Ethan, I wouldn't be banking on that, because I got rocked with a shot in round 2.
Yeah.
I did get took down in round 2, so he should have a lot of urgency. Same for Dan Farrell. I think both guys need to really stamp this round out.
But in terms of positioning and intent at the moment, it is going the way of the man in the blue corner.
That's it. Momentum certainly shifting towards Dan now. Ethan might have tired himself out as well with a lot of that cage work. As you said, mate, it is the most taxing part of the game.
Look for a moment like he was, he's bringing up that.
Now we're going to see what Ethan Ridler can do from his guard.
A little bit of mission control here. Not enough time to throw up the Hail Mary triangle, so he's just hoping to control for the last few seconds here and see out the round. This is going to be tight, and I don't envy our judges this decision. It was competitive.
Very competitive. I think both guys should have their hands in the air right now.
Absolutely.
And Ethan Ridler looking a little bit dejected with his body language.
Absolutely.
But the guy's got a claim, and I think it was a well-matched fight there, and both guys will take a lot from that.
Absolutely. 9 hard minutes for both young fighters. And doesn't matter which way the result goes, they're going to learn something from this. This is not a performance either of them should be hanging their head about.
You said it to me before, Steve. Some of these amateur guys put a lot of pressure on themselves to rack up tons of wins, but really it's all about, the context of them fights.
And experience.
And the experience you're gaining. So whatever result here, it's going to be great experience for both guys, but I'm hoping Dan done a little bit more in round 2, and the momentum was certainly his towards the end of the fight, and as we know, that can be powerful in the judges' eyes.
Fighters to the center of the cage, please. Fighters to the center of the cage.
Turn this over to our MC for the evening, Mr. Seth Khan, and he will make this official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored this in favor of your winner. In the blue corner, Daniel Farrell. Please show your appreciation for Ethan Ridler.